Hey everybody, welcome back to White Pine Homestead. Thought we'd give you a little update on how things went with the Rabbitry, because I told you I was going to do a video on that in the near future. So I'm going to show you where we got, how far along we got with that, and just show you a few of our other projects. We are not done getting ready for winter, but we got a lot accomplished. I'm really thankful for that. So stay tuned, and we'll get to show you all of that. Hey everyone. So one of the things I'm super happy about is that we have extra wood this year. That has not been the case when we first moved in here to our homestead that we're at now on the 20 acres we were at. We definitely had, we bought a truckload of wood and we split it with a couple of families. What I mean by a truckload is like a semi length, the big long logs. And we were super excited. We're like stoked. We've got enough for the winter. What we didn't know was that we got mostly pine, and total rookie mistake. It's not a hardwood, and we burned through it really, really fast. And I ended up needing to buy more wood from someone in the middle of winter, which cost us a bit of a ridiculous amount because it was, like I said, in the middle of winter. So we are not doing that anymore. And we do have a little bit of pine mixed in with this red fir, and there's probably some tamarack, which are two hardwoods. And we're super excited to have more than we need. You can see right behind me on the outside that we have some stack that we won't even touch this year. We're just going to work on the things that are on the inside. And yeah, does anyone else feel really good when they go into winter with more wood than they need? Because I do, especially when I ran out one season. Anyways, I just want to share that with you right off the bat. I'm going to turn this camera around and show you guys the other things we have accomplished and show you what we've got going on in the Rabbitry. Alpha, what's a handsome boy doing? All right, guys, before we head over to the Rabbitry, which is right there, we're going to go ahead and just point out a few other things that got accomplished on our way down. So Nick built a covered area for the chickens that I really wanted because we have fair weather chickens, understandably, and so they pretty much just stay in their coop when it's winter because it's pretty snowy and yucky out on the ground. And I wanted a covered area, one, just to give them some shade because there's no trees in their run during the summer, and second, so they had an area to get out in the winter. And that is our new puppy, which I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit about him soon. So what we didn't get finished, anyways, Nick got this built, did awesome. I was really thankful for that. And we have most of the roof on. There's a little bit that still needs roofing. A friend of ours gave us this roofing, and so we were just short 2 pieces. So he'll finish that when he gets home. Lane has been diligently cleaning out the pig pen because he's planning to raise our meat pig this next year and a pig for market in the 4-H program. And then we have this lovely pile of straw and manure and shavings that a friend of ours brought out to us, and we got unloaded, so we're just adding the pig manure to that. And then my dad built me these compost bins, and we're just filling up this one right now. And it was pretty much full, and then we got some rain, so it's compacted that down, and then we've added the pig manure that we wanted in this one, and then we're going to start putting some more into this one as well after we finish that one. So yeah. So we got some bigger compost pails or bins going. You guys have seen my black round ones, and they're completely full, and I can't add anything more to them. We did not get the rest of our garden beds, which was kind of disheartening for me because I was really hoping to go into this next spring with all 10 of my beds in. What's happened is the gentleman that was building them has not been able to get the rest of the redwood that he used to get. I guess all the things with the pandemic and things like that have made it difficult for him to do that. You can see in the background there's my other compost bins that I had, and they're completely full. And we want to really start making good compost to add to our beds every year, and we needed to get that going. The greenhouse got completed. Yay! So Nick and his friend Ryan that was down visiting, we had family down. My dad was down for 6 weeks, and we had some more family down from Alaska, and they helped us get a ton accomplished. I don't know if I showed you out here before, we had 2 huge piles of just things that needed to be burned on the property that we have been working on. There used to be out here in the field goat toys because we had goats, which we don't plan to be getting in the near future. Nick's pretty happy about that. So we went ahead and burned those as well. And yeah, so things burned, greenhouse completed, roof over chicken house done. And now let's go check out the Rabbitry and see where we got with that. My dad did an awesome job. I'm really, really thankful for his time here. He was frustrated that he didn't get it as completed as he was hoping. I'm ecstatic at where it's at. So, you know, we started. That's the big deal. So this used to be our hay barn, and we just had pallets on the floor, and we would put hay for our llama and our goats that we had, which we don't have either of those anymore. We really wanted to start doing meat rabbits. There's Alpha. Alpha. No. This is our new livestock guardian dog. This is Alpha. Alpha. And he's a little excited. Yeah, leave the bunnies alone. Leave the bunnies alone. So we got a buck and 2 does the other day from a friend of ours. And right now you can see there's 4 cages set up here. Ruth Mary is also going to be getting Alpha. No, come here. Come here, Alpha. Come here. We're working on him. He's a good boy, but he's a puppy and he's got lots of energy. So anyway, sorry. So we've got a buck and 2 does, and the very end one there doesn't have a rabbit in it at all yet. We're getting another rabbit. That's going to be Ruth Mary's 4-H rabbit, which she's not quite ready for 4-H, but we're going to go ahead and get her a rabbit now so she can start getting used to it. But as you can see, there's these shelves all the way around. None of these shelves were here. And so my dad built all of these shelves, which is huge because storage has been an issue for us. And we're not really ready to put up a barn yet, but we still needed an area to store some things. So we've got all of this. And like I said, you can see 4 cages here, but there's space in between them. Each of them have space. And the goal is to eventually have 5 on this side, 2 right here, and then 5 more along this side. So I'll have 12 cages, which should be, I think, plenty to go ahead and do our meat rabbits and provide our family with a decent amount of meat, which is the goal. So far, the rabbits aren't freaking out about Alpha hanging out, and I think he's going to really dislike it if they go potty on him, but we'll see how that works out. If you can see this bucket up here, Nick is creating a circular watering system so that right now it's not fully set up. Everybody's got bowls of water in their little spots at the moment because he did not want me to use this yet. There is a water pump in here, but he didn't feel the one that's in there, he didn't feel was strong enough. Obviously, we have another one here ready to go. So when he comes home, he can switch all that out and then test it. And then we also have a heater in the bucket. And then he's created this gauge on the side where I can see how full the water is. So that's pretty great. So the water will come down and create a circular motion. You can see at the very end down here that it circles around. And it keeps going over and over and over again. And then in each cage right here is the little water nipple that the rabbits will be drinking from, which will make it really nice, gives them more room in their cage. Although the bottle ones are nice, we'd had to have like a plug-in for everything, and this is a way to create a little bit more simplicity for Lane and I as we keep up with things, to just fill one apparatus and everybody gets watered. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we got started. It didn't get finished, but we got started. My dad was regularly like pulled on to another project here or another project there. And we got a lot done. It's a lot of odds and end things, but they got accomplished, and I'm just really, really grateful for that. So that's where we're at with the Rabbitry. So next spring, probably after planting, the goal would be to hopefully get this completed. And then we have a lot more to do. We want to, this whole field out, oh, there we go, sorry, I get my finger in the right place. All the way out around here is 3 acres. And we want to get that refenced, but we also want to cross fence it and make more pasture on the other side of our property. So, and if you've seen my video about kind of our plans, and I'll go ahead and link that up here if you want to take a look at it, you can see the other side of our property. And so we want to make all of that pasture, and we want to be able to just have a lot of grazing land, because we're hoping to have meat cows, and I'd really like a milk cow. So Nick's not sure about that just yet. He's I really appreciate the fact that he is cautious of trying not to put too much on my plate, and I'm grateful for that. So yeah, that's what's going on. Say hello, eating some carrots, enjoying your time. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much the update on the Rabbitry and where we're at. It's not finished, but it's started, and I'm super excited about it because, hey, we're partway there, right? It's further than we were before, so I'm happy about that. And a lot of little projects here and there that just need to keep being done, and I think that's the way it will always be on a homestead, so I'm totally okay with that. Some of these bigger projects take time, and then it's just maintaining and doing just normal little things here and there. So you briefly got to see Alpha. I will do another video showing a bit more of him. We are enjoying him. I'm going to explain to you why we chose to get a livestock guardian dog, and yeah, what our plans are for him in the future. Okay, everyone, we hope you're having a great day. God bless, and we hope to see you in the next video. Bye.